Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-diving into a topic that sounds like it est straight out of a sci-fi movie. But it's happening right now, and it is set to completely reshape our world by 2026. I'm talking about a secret that is UND hidden in some classified government file, but it's unfolding in plain sight, in research labs and tech companies all around the globe. This isn't about wild predictions or conspiracy theories. This is about a convergence of technologies that is about to hit an explosive tipping point. So, what is this big secret? It's the imminent arrival of artificial general intelligence, or AGI. Now, I know what you're thinking. AGI. Haven't we been hearing about that for years? And you're right. It's been the holy grail of computer science for decades. But what's different now? Why 2026? Well, it's because we're no longer just talking about theoretical possibilities. The building blocks are not only in place, they're starting to click together at an unprecedented speed. Think about the AI we have today. We have large language models, like the one I'm using to help script this video, which can write, translate, and code. We have AI that can generate stunning images and realistic videos from a simple text prompt. We have AI that can beat the world's best players at the most complex games ever devised. Each of these is a specialist, incredibly powerful in its own domain. But the secret isn't about any single one of these. It's about what happens when they all start to merge and learn from each other. That's the leap from specialized AI to general intelligence. So, let's break down why 2026 is the magic number. It comes down to three key factors: computational power, data, and algorithmic innovation. First, let's talk about power. Moore's law, the idea that computing power doubles roughly every 2 years, might be slowing down for traditional chips, but we're entering a new era of specialized hardware. Companies are designing chips specifically for AI, which are thousands of times more efficient for these tasks. By 2026, the sheer computational horsepower available for training AI models will be staggering. On a scale we can barely comprehend today. It's like going from a horse and buggy to a fleet of supersonic jets overnight. Next up is data. AI, especially deep learning, is incredibly hungry for data. And guess what? We are creating more data than ever before. Every photo we upload, every search we make, every video we watch is feeding the machine. The entire internet is becoming a training ground. But it's not just about quantity. It's about quality and diversity. We're now developing synthetic data generation techniques, where AI creates its own new data to learn from. This overcomes bottlenecks and biases in real-world data, allowing for faster and more robust training. By 2026, the dataset available to train AGI will encompass the vast majority of digitized human knowledge and experience. The final piece of the puzzle is algorithmic innovation. This is where things get really exciting. Researchers are no longer just making bigger versions of old models. They're developing entirely new architectures. Think about concepts like transfer learning, where an AI learns a skill in one area So, what does this actually mean for you and me? How will an AGI change everything by 2026? Let's start with the big one. Science and medicine. Imagine an intelligence that can analyze every single medical study ever published, cross-reference it with genomic data from millions of patients, and identify new drug targets or personalize cancer treatments in a matter of hours. Diseases that have plagued humanity for centuries could see cures developed in record time. We could solve complex problems like climate change by having an AGI model weather patterns, design new materials for carbon capture, and optimize our energy grids on a global scale. The potential for scientific breakthrough is literally limitless. Now, let's talk about the economy. The arrival of AGI will trigger the biggest economic shift since the Industrial Revolution. Entire industries will be transformed. Repetitive tasks, whether physical or cognitive, will be automated. It could manage your entire schedule, optimize your diet and fitness based on your health data, act as a personalized tutor for your children on any subject imaginable, and even provide sophisticated companionship. Entertainment will be completely personalized. Imagine movies and games generated in real time, tailored specifically to your tastes and choices, with characters that you can have genuine, unscripted conversations with. Education will become deeply individualized, with an AI tutor for every student, adapting to their specific learning style and pace. But with this incredible potential comes significant risk, and we have to talk about it. The development of an intelligence far surpassing our own is a monumental event. There is the control problem. How do we ensure that an AGI's goals remain aligned with human values? How do we prevent it from developing goals of its own that could be harmful to us? This isn't just a technical challenge. It's a philosophical one. We need to embed ethics and safety into the very core of these systems from the beginning. There's also the risk of misuse. In the wrong hands, AGI could be used to create autonomous weapons, launch devastating cyber attacks, or create mass surveillance and social control systems that make 1984 look like a children's book. The race to develop AGI is on, and different nations and corporations have very different ideas about how it should be governed and used. This global competition adds another layer of urgency and risk. DC's White Day secret isn't something to be feared and hidden, but something to be understood and prepared for. The transition to a world with AGI needs to be managed carefully, with global cooperation and public debate. We need to invest not just in the technology, but in the ethics, the policy, and the social structures to support it. This means retraining our workforce, rethinking our education system, and establishing new social safety nets. So, what can you do? First, get informed. Don't rely on sensationalist headlines. Read from credible sources, watch discussions from experts in the field, and understand the nuances. Second, participate in the conversation. Talk to your friends and family. Engage with policymakers. The future of AGI shouldn't be decided by a small group of tech executives in a boardroom. It affects all of us, and everyone should have a voice. And third, be adaptable. Cultivate skills that AI can't easily replicate. Creativity, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and collaboration. These human skills will become more valuable than ever. The year 2026 is just around the corner. The changes coming are not gradual. They will be swift and disruptive. What I've shared today isn't a prediction etched in stone, but a trend line based on the exponential progress we are seeing right now. It's a secret hiding in plain sight, a revolution that's already begun. The question is no longer if, but when, and all signs are pointing to a world that will look very, very different in just a few short years. Are we ready for it? Thanks so much for watching. This is a massive topic, and we've only scratched the surface. What are your biggest hopes or fears about AGI? Let me know down in the comments. I read every single one. If you found this video thought-provoking, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the future of technology. I'll see you in the next one.